What's up, pretty gang? It's your favorite nail tech, Peaches, and we back with another video. So last night this was supposed to be uploaded. I filmed a cute little intro before I went to dinner and everything, just to realize I filmed it with my iPhone 8, so the audio is absolutely garbage. So yeah, I'm pretty upset about that. But ooh, y'all, look, this is the only footage of my nails I have. You can see the brushes everywhere, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I was drunk with my homegirl doing my nails. But it is time for the Q&A / get to know me video. Look, y'all had some questions and I got the answers. So before we go ahead and get into it, this color is a custom made color. I went ahead and made it with a couple of not polished colors. I think Princess Slippers and probably Mad Love or something like that. I had made it for my homegirl a couple weeks ago and I just used it on myself because I had a bunch of it. Okay, on the screen is gonna pop up my finished nails. Here we go. Boom. This is probably the only nice picture I have of my nails. I'm so sorry. I don't have no bling. I don't have anything, y'all. This is all I have, all the footage I have. Okay, so before we go ahead and get into this Q&A, we're gonna go ahead and do our subscriber shout out. And today's subscriber is going to be, let's see, Shia98, subscribed since yesterday. Okay, thank you for the support, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, because if they're off, how the hell you gonna know when I'm on? Okay, so first of all, there's not as many questions as I would have thought there was gonna be. So just keep in mind, if you did not ask a question or if you did not see any of the things on Instagram or anything that I had posted on, then your question's most likely going to be answered. I'm very sorry about that, but I can only give the questions. I can only give answers to the questions that I received. So let's go ahead and start with the most common questions. The most common questions would be, of course, how long have I been doing nails? So I got licensed summer of 2019. I was working in a shop, probably starting in like July 2019. Didn't have any clients or nothing like that, but you know, I was there. So technically I have been doing nails for about 2.5 years, but because of the pandemic, there was a very large amount of time where I was not doing nails. So I have been doing nails full time with actual like clients in my own business since summer 2020. So more like 1.5 years I have been doing nails actually full time. Okay, let's see, what's another common question that I really get? I'm not looking at anything right now, I'm just going off the top of my head because there's certain questions that I saw all the time. Let's see here, I'm trying to think, some more common info. If you guys didn't see my birthday post yesterday, which I appreciate all the love I got, you guys, I'm 27 years old. Everybody thinks I'm 20 or 21. No, girl, I'm grown as hell. 27 years old. I am in Sacramento, California. For those who want to know where I'm located, people do ask me that a lot as well. And oh, people ask me, am I suite based, shop based, home based? I am suite based. I have my own suite and I love it. Okay, absolutely love it. Another common question people ask, am I self-taught? Y'all, don't even get me started with that self-taught stuff. Everybody's damn self-taught, but by that they mean basically, did you go to nail school? Did you learn on your own? Everybody learns on their own, but yes, I did go to nail school. I am a licensed nail tech. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some more specific questions. So I'm looking at a little list here. Okay, someone asks, do I have a boo? Y'all already know this. I absolutely do have a man. You guys already know. I got a man. Let's see. So, what's your sign? I'm an Aries. I missed the Pisces mark literally by 1 day. So if I would have been born on March 21st, I would have been a Pisces, but I was born March 22nd, so that makes me an Aries. Someone says, how did you start doing nails? Who was your first client? So I started doing nails because I was in a place where I was absolutely fed up with the nail techs in the shops, and I did even try one nail tech that she drove to my house, and that was it wasn't a horrible experience because of how she acted, but just it was so disorganized and she was 2 hours late, and honestly it was really just a lot. It was very much a lot and I didn't like it. But from that I realized it's got to be another way. No one ever did my nails exactly how I liked them. No one could do a square. People would like jip me out of my length, and it's like I'm going every 2 weeks, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this footage. It didn't seem that bad when I tried to film it, but now looking like it's that bad. I'm not even gonna lie. It halfway looks like I need a fill or something, but you know, it's okay. And let me see, my first client was in nail school. She was nice. She wanted a stiletto set, I believe. The first client I was supposed to have was supposed to be a French tip, and I was scared out of my mind. And that was back then when French tip was not like you build the French first. You just either put down a white tip and you put something over it, or you do a color and you draw the French tip. It was more of an old school way back then, even though it was 2019, but stuff is so different since COVID hit. It's crazy. So that was supposed to be my first client, but I ended up having a pink stiletto set. And basically I was very nervous because that was like my actual first client. That wasn't like my friend or something. I don't know what I'm even doing, y'all. We was just talking. We was just being noisy. That's crazy. So yeah, that was my first official client. But if you want to get technical and be like, who was the first person that I did nails on, it would be my best friend. And she had seen my nails and was like, oh wow, like you actually did nails. I was like, yeah, you know, I tried to do hers. It took so long that I was like, we'll finish them tomorrow. And then we both, because I was like, girl, I gotta go to work. She was like, you're just gonna leave me like this? I was like, we'll go to the shop and they could file them or something. And this is before I went to nail school, and they started filing her nails and every nail popped off. And they was like, who did this? And she was like, oh, somewhere down the street. And they had to do her whole set for free, basically. So yeah, let me see here. Would you do a collab with another nail tech? The only nail tech, damn, somebody is blowing up my fucking phone. Like, bro, if I don't answer at the moment, you don't have to text me 15 million different ways. I'm sorry. That was neither here nor there, but it's just, I keep getting hella notifications and I'm trying to read this and stuff keep popping up and interrupting what I'm reading. So would you collab with another nail tech? So I don't know exactly in what way does she mean collab. To be honest, that can mean a lot of different things. The only nail tech that I've ever done anything with is the one you see in this video. She's doing her fill. I originally did that set and she's doing a fill on them. But yeah, that is my homegirl, Kayla. And that's the same nail tech from school. The people was very difficult, but that was the only friend that I had in school. So as far as any collabing, I don't exactly know in what terms of collabing, but yeah, if I were to do anything, it would probably be with her. So let me see here. I'm trying to think. As far as a collab, like that could mean anything. That could mean like opening up a business. That could mean doing each other's nails. Honestly, that question is kind of too vague a little bit. So let me go to the next. We're gonna go to the ones that I seen kind of off of YouTube. Like I said, honestly, I thought there was gonna be way more questions based on how y'all be acting like y'all want to know a lot more about me, but enough people didn't. Y'all didn't really write no questions. People were saying happy birthday, but nobody was really asking hella questions. So honestly, this video is not gonna be really long. But I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let me see. Oh, someone says, how long were you practicing nails before you felt comfortable taking clients? What's your favorite brand and why? Okay, the brand, everybody know that. Then if you don't, you must not watch my channel if you don't know my brand. Y'all know, if y'all watch my channel, Not Polish is my favorite as far as acrylic colors. Why? I've explained this so many times, you guys, but y'all already know I love Not Polish because of the consistency. I love that it's pretty universal. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like you have to use Not Polish liquid with it. Like, the colors are pigmented, they don't marble hella. Like, the colors are consistent. Every time you buy a color, when you run out, it's gonna be the same color, because that's a problem with brands too. Like, you can go buy, like, you know, re-up on a color and the color looks slightly off than it did before. There's so many amazing things about Not Polish that I could say. And how long was I practicing nails? Well, like I said, I went to nail school, so there really is no comfortability, because after a couple of weeks, we're already doing stuff on clients. We're doing manicures and pedicures. In school, we really didn't get that many people coming in for a full set, because back then it's like, people get a lot better quicker now because of all the YouTube videos and just things like that. Before, there was not all that. Stuff was more very basic. Stuff still was more like, kind of like the shop way, and I was kind of figuring out how to not be that way. Like, I was very creative. So there's no amount of comfortability that you have before you do your first person, because to be honest, you don't have it all the way together. So no, you're not comfortable. You're always second guessing yourself. So to be honest, it's hard to answer that question, because if you want to be real, I was way out of nail school, and honestly, yeah, I'm trying to think, probably right before 2021. And I'll say I was only comfortable just because the clients that I did have, their nails were coming back and they were still like, they weren't popping off. But like, as far as designs and stuff, like I still knew I had work to do, basically. So let's see, let me see if there's any more questions. Oh, someone says, will you teach a nail class for beginner techs? You guys know I've said so many times, I will not be doing like traditional one-on-ones, because to be honest, I believe that you need, like, go to nail school, get your real education, instead of just like, oh, I'm just gonna start doing nails today. That foundation is so important. People think, oh, in school they're the ones who teach you how to do nails. It's not like that. You need a real foundation to be understanding the information that I'm giving to you. But I am planning on doing like a more mentoring and coaching type of thing, to helping you develop your own techniques and helping you improve your own work, instead of just me telling and showing you just my way, because otherwise YouTube would be enough, right? So it's gonna be more of a virtual classes, because honestly, in my city, people don't really fuck with me enough to for real take me serious as far as hey, I want to take your classes, because I've offered them so many times, even for $80. People just don't. So yeah, it'll be more of an online type of like mentoring and coaching, to where I'm helping you guys, each individual, personally with the things that you guys are struggling with, instead of trying to make it just one mass, okay, here's what you learned, and if you don't learn something from it, that's too bad, you know. So someone says, what is the best advice on taking the leap, becoming your own boss, booth rent, salon suite, or how was your transition? The biggest advice I have on taking the leap is you just have to do it. To be honest, when I took the leap, I was taking the leap thinking like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. COVID hit the next day when I bought all that furniture, paid that rent, did all that. So there's no good time. So to be honest, if you're ready to take the leap, go to school, because to be honest, there's a lot of things you're not going to be able to do if you do not have that license. That piece of paper is the key to having you be able to get a business license, establishment licensing, being able to have insurance on your stuff. Like, there's people don't even understand the doors and opportunities that open up. Actually, I have an opportunity that just opened up for me recently that I will be taking. I'm waiting till everything is already set in stone, but I'm waiting until like all the paperwork, everything is filled out before I make that announcement. But the best advice I have is to just do it. If you're already feeling in you like, oh, I don't like working at a shop, I don't like doing this, because I have worked at a shop. I got so tired of it that I was like, you know what? I have to go. Like, too much stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? My transition, like I said, was not good. I went from working in a shop to having no clients to, okay, I have a couple of clients here and there, to, I guess you could call it, the owner changed things so much that I only had one client for January, one client for February of 2020. March is when I decided to leave, and when I left, COVID hit immediately. So technically my transition was bad, and then I didn't have any clients, wasn't doing any nails until I found my suite at like April of 2020, and they asked me for if I could do $20 for a deposit, and I took that leap of faith and said a prayer to God, and luckily it worked out. But I'll go more into my backstory like in a whole different video. Let's see. Someone says, would you ever open your own nail shop? Honestly, if I did have my own nail shop, I would like a storefront that's not just a suite. But if I did that, it would be still, I would prefer it to just be me, but I don't mind taking walk-ins. It's just I feel like people would have to wait a while for walk-ins, but I don't mind that. Or maybe I would have a person that specifically just did like manicures or basic pedicures. But like, having a shop means that someone else's name is attached to mine. Like, someone else's quality and work is now attached to mine, and I don't really like that. So it's like having actual people working under me that I need to pay attention to, that I have to, you know, I don't know, all that's just kind of a lot for me. Like I said, I did work in a shop, so yeah, we'll see. It will probably just be my own storefront type thing. And someone says, what is your favorite nail trend right now? That's kind of hard, because I feel like as far as nail trends, I don't really follow hella nail trends. The only time I do is when I'm looking for a model to, like, if I see a trend going on and I haven't seen nobody, I don't want to say do a good job, or if I feel like everything looks the same, then maybe I'll see if someone's interested so I can show a different version. But I guess junk nails are now trending, but I've been doing that as long as I've been doing nails. It's just morphed into what it's morphed. So I guess, but to me, that I don't consider that a trend. That's just kind of like my style. So I guess you could say that. But to be honest, there's a lot of people that caught themselves doing junk nails, but I don't really feel like it is junk nails. I feel like that's a marble set with some stickers and a couple of charms. Like, that's not a junk set to me. A junk set means it covered in charms, you know what I'm saying? But that's to each their own. But I guess that's the only trend that you can consider like, oh, I'm into, because I do those often, pretty much. So honestly, let me see here, let me scroll down. I think that might be the only, I mean, all of the questions. You guys, it's crazy. 2 weeks ago, I'm seeing a post. 2 weeks ago, we had 800 subscribers, and now we're so close to 1,000. It's really crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. Hold on, let me see. I'm looking back to see maybe the first post that I had posted has any more questions. Let me see. Here we go. Hold on, let's see. Okay, someone says, how do you go about organizing your nail supplies? What was your favorite part about nail school? I organize my nail supplies by, well, first of all, in California, I know every state is not like this, but I feel like it should be. In California, my drawers are labeled. Well, yeah, well, whatever. I said that weird. My drawers are labeled by, like, hey, these are what's in this drawer, this is what's that drawer. And then you need to be having closed containers for all of your clean implements and your soiled implements. They shouldn't just be out willy-nilly. So honestly, there's not really too many ways that you should be organizing it other than that. All of my acrylics, I like organizing my stuff by color as far as colors go. My favorite part about nail school, I really enjoyed my teacher, and I really enjoyed learning all the information, even though it was a lot of information. Like I said, we learned a lot of chemistry, microbiology, a lot of things like that. I did enjoy it. It made me feel like I was good at something. What inspired you to be a nail tech? I think I kind of answered that one. I was just so fed up with my nails getting messed up. And if you wasn't a nail tech, what would you be doing? Well, I used to work with kids right before doing nails, so that's probably what I would be doing still. Or I probably would have found another way to own my own business, because working with kids was not something that I wanted to do long term, but I had done it for so long, it's like I'm just good at this. But it paid pretty trash. What do I have? Kids? I do not. Do I have pets? Y'all already know about the dogs. My favorite color is pink. And what do I do besides nails? I like to eat, and I like to watch a lot of movies and shows. And y'all, oh, would you do nails in any other state besides Cali? If so, what states? I would. The opportunity would just have to present itself, to be honest. And I don't think I'm particular. People always be like, oh, you should just up and move to Atlanta, as if gaining a whole new client base in a brand new ass state is, people just be saying that to me like it's easy. I'm like, okay, people don't even really fuck with me here, so let me get myself together before I just go moving to state to states. But yeah, maybe Nevada, like Reno, Vegas, something. I don't really know. I'm not really putting parameters on everything, but I absolutely would. But you guys, that is actually the end of all the questions. I'm trying to think. I really appreciate you guys for sitting through this, for watching. You guys know I'm very appreciative of you guys. Thank you so much for being subscribed and really just rocking with me through this whole journey. Hopefully, well, no, we are gonna have another upload probably later on tonight. We're back on regular schedule. I am no longer, well, I'm kind of still celebrating my birthday this next weekend, but not like how it was this weekend. But yeah, last week I was been doing so many fills lately. I didn't really have a lot of content to show you guys, but I did go live about a day ago, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. Once again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, and I will see you guys in the next video.